Hey, this is Anthony with 10 Minute Moto, and today I'm going to go over how to install the Fastway AIR EXT foot pegs with ankle saver on there. I like the idea of these pegs because I've severed my Achilles tendon before, snapped it in two, long recovery, not looking to do that again. I've actually ran these pegs on a 16 300XC, super happy with them. This rear piece never got in the way, ruts, jumps, doing anything. And I really like them. So they're not cheap, but they're a good quality product. They're made in the US. It's been great dealing with the company. They're located in Idaho. There are a few tricks here with the 2023 KTM 300SX that I'd like to share with you on install. The kit comes with a fit kit, which is a collar that gets pressed into the peg itself, and you can either press it in from the top or the bottom. On the 300 SX 2023, you have to press it in from the top. It's not going to work out with this new design on how the pegs are integrated in with the frame on the 2023. So that was a lesson learned. The kit does come with a piece to remove this once you've pressed it in, if need be, on other applications, if you want to change the height of the peg. Another cool thing about this peg is that there's a camber adjustment here, and you can adjust the camber with the different washers that are located underneath the bolt there. So you can adjust that to get what you want out of that. I wanted to mimic the stock pegs as close as possible, so I actually measured the height, and it's right there, really close with the peg installed on the other side. I also degreed it to see where the stock ones are they're about they're about 8-9 degrees, give or take, and I was able to achieve that on the other side with the two thin washers underneath the bolt, and I got pretty much identical to the same as factory camber on that, which I thought was really nice. Sometimes these little cotter pins can actually be a little pain in the butt. You can snip them off if need be. One trick I've noticed here, that to get it to turn, you lift up on the foot peg and you can turn it much easier. As you can see, I don't have to get too rough with it. Popped right out. We'll be using your stock pin. You'll be using Fastway's spring. Here's your stock foot peg. These are great foot pegs, by the way. They're really wide. They're great foot pegs. I just wanted the ankle support because I have, destroyed my ankle and my Achilles many times. And I know it's rider error a lot of times, bad foot placement. I'm making a mistake. I'm usually casing something or whatever, but still, hey, I'm no pro. I'm making mistakes, so why not give yourself a little added protection here? As you can see, similar size really on the main platform, but as you can see, that ankle support is definitely nice. It's not welded on here or anything. It's all a machined piece, really nice, top quality. I know they're expensive, but a year off the bike and surgery on your ankle or Achilles is expensive as well. So here I go with the camber adjustment. Now I know from the previous side there that they've got many configurations you can go for setting that camber. I went with the two thinnest washers on that. I use the vise with towels on it to press this in here. And one, I guess, tip or some advice, if you have to remove them, I braced this up on 2 pieces of wood and banged it down. The vise can gum these up pretty quick. So there's the pin in. You can see, I'll test this just to make sure it's where we want to be. That's exactly where we want to be. So that's all good. Gold spring on the left, silver spring on the right if you're in the standard, which is really the only way you can do it right now on the 2023 300 SX. I don't know if that's the same for, I'm assuming that's the same for the SXF and then all the CCs on the 2-stroke as well. So you can see that you put this long straight piece in the hole right there, this around that dowel. And then you finagle this in. Screwdriver helps. Like using Harbor Freight, I get a lot of cheap stuff there, but stuff that works. And I'm not a professional mechanic, but some of these hammers, the rubber hammer, this one's plastic. You can see I was just kind of tapping the metal. I don't like going metal to metal. And as you can tell when I was doing that, you articulate this peg a little bit and it changes the whole location there. It was helped with getting that into place. And as you can see, it's in place and working properly. So you're good to go. I will install cotter keys in the washer. And then this cotter key was a little longer than the one that was stock on it. I'm still going to leave some length to it, but give it a little trim here. There you have it. I will install Loctite on these dowels and the camber adjustment as well, which I think I forgot to do. So I'll be taking it back off to put the Loctite on there. But that's it. One thing worth mentioning is I will more than likely, these pins came stock coming in from the bottom there, and I will, unless I can find a reason not to, flip it around so that the pin is coming in from the top, in case of a failure of the cotter pin or whatnot. But just want to think it through before I second guess the engineers at good old KTM. Looks like the brake pedal might get in the way of that happening there, but big deal. I'll loosen up the brake pedal and move it out of the way. So looking forward to sharing with you guys more of the mods I have coming, and thanks for tuning in.